Hey there, it's Marin, and this is the May 2019 forecast for Gemini Risings. Starting out with what's going on in your relationship world. On the 2nd, there is a Mercury trine to Jupiter and square to Pluto happening in your 11th, 7th, and 8th houses. What this means is that communicating with a romantic partner in the context of a larger group, so like you could be getting along with your boyfriend or girlfriend really well in social situations, but there's some financial tension kind of nagging underneath it that is calling for the relationship to change in some way. So it's going really well on a social level, this whatever partnership you have in your life or partnership in general, but there's some financial tension going on there with the finances you share with this person. On the 5th, there's a Mars opposite to Jupiter in your 1st and 7th house axis. This is symbolizing an over-the-top situation with a partner. Definitely a month opens up with some situational drama, whether you like that, like me, or not. If you have no Leo in your chart and that's not for you, then might be a bit of a more tiring beginning of the month, but things do become a bit clearer. On the 9th, Venus will trine Jupiter and square to Pluto, further bonding you with a partner in terms of a larger group situation, but still having that financial strain and tension needing to get solved, even though it's eased a bit by Venus. Then on the 15th, Venus enters Taurus, which is your 12th house. So you may meet someone romantically in a more esoteric, hidden environment, like at a yoga studio or meditating or something like that. It could also mean just that you enjoy more 12th house matters, so you could be having more enjoyment in isolation. On the 18th, Venus will conjoin Uranus in your 12th house in Taurus, so definitely could bring some unexpected pleasure or harmony in a trapped or psychological scenario, which sounds really weird, and this energy blending is really weird. An example of this could be meeting someone as you're stuck in an elevator and like you start dating them, or something really weird like that, where there's some type of trapped scenario that you're enjoying and there's harmony there with someone. So that'll be weird. Leave a comment of like if this happens to you, because this is a really cool, interesting transit there. On the 21st, the Sun and Mercury enter Gemini and have a Cazimi in your 1st house. So I would say happy birthday, but hopefully you're watching this from your rising sign. So like not all of you will have Gemini suns. But basically this is showing that on the 21st, there might be some new inspirational information about yourself. There's some idea that's sprouting about yourself and your identity that's kind of motivating. On the 30th, the Mercury will oppose Jupiter in your 1st, 7th house axis, and this can symbolize over-promising something with a partner, over-promising your end of a deal with a partner that you know you can't hold up. So try not to overextend your capabilities. On the 31st, Venus will trine Saturn in your 12th and 8th houses. So there's some grounded clarity in working through whatever shared financial situation was kind of nagging you in the beginning of the month. There's more ability to get to the bottom of that as May closes. Now moving on to your career and money stuff. So on the 4th, there is a new moon in Taurus in your 12th house, and this new moon doesn't necessarily have to do with money or career or anything, but a new moon is a time of planting seeds in your 12th house. This is a psychological, more hidden place to have a new moon. So planting seeds regarding like a spiritual practice or spending your time in a more introverted manner could be popping up. Then on the 11th, the Sun will trine Saturn, and this will cross your 12th and 8th houses. So this, again, is this ability popping up to connect with a partner's finances in a grounded way. And with the Sun trining Pluto on the 13th, there is even more ability to set grounded, intense steps in your shared financial world. On the 15th, Mars enters Cancer in your 2nd house. So this can symbolize some financial difficulty, particularly if you were born during the day. If you were born at night, this can maybe just mean that there's increased activity or work you have to do financially, but watch out for overspending or impulsive financial decisions this month. On the 18th, there's a full moon in Scorpio in your 6th house, which is a culmination point for the last 6 months. The 6th house has to do with health and coworkers generally. So if something began 6 months ago regarding your coworkers or like colleagues, or regarding your health, if there's been a health journey, you can expect a time of culmination. Maybe you celebrate the completion of that this month. On the 29th, Mercury will square Neptune, and this is happening between your 1st and 10th houses. So there's a conflict between you and some deception happening in the workplace. Watch out that you aren't the one inadvertently, subconsciously being deceptive around your public image or work, and watch out that you aren't being lied to or having information withheld from you in the workplace. So overall, this month has a focus on finances in partnerships. So it's both money and love kind of combining, and having to get realistic about what finances you share with a partner, or what finances that you're inheriting and aren't solely yours, and getting serious and mature about that. So I hope this was helpful. I do private consultations, link below. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you soon.